Hey guys, it's Abby again, and I am excited to share with you probably one of the number one most frequently asked questions about Beachbody coaching, and I think it's everybody's probably biggest fear, which is how do I make money, and do I have to make it by selling it to my family and friends? So there are 3 keys for you in doing this, and it's something that I'm really passionate about educating people on because I think it can really be a barrier that prevents people from actually even taking this leap of faith. So the first one is to put on your big girl panties, and I know that sounds harsh, but the reality is you are here sitting on this Facebook group because at some point one of us probably invited you to join one of our challenge groups, or you saw us talking about it and were really interested. And so clearly we did not offend you, we didn't hurt your feelings because you're here today. And you're also here today because in some way, shape, or form, your life looks different because using these products. Either you've had weight loss or nutritional needs met, you are more confident, there's things in your life that are going better because of this and you want to share it. Or you realize there's an opportunity to keep doing what you're already doing and make a business out of it. And so clearly it worked for you. And that's what I always have to remind myself. I know it can be nerve-wracking, but if I take a step back and think of who I was 3 years ago and how my life changed because a girl on a new mom's forum invited me to try the 21-day fix, I will be a totally different person if I hadn't taken that leap. And so the first tip, remember who you were before and how amazing these products have been and why it works for you. Why wouldn't you want to share those with the world, right? Why wouldn't you want people to know about them? If you were starting a business, you would advertise it all over the place. You'd be inviting everyone to your grand opening. You'd want to hand out samples. So this is the exact same thing. It just looks a little different, which I think is why people are nervous about it. But really, the 2 keys to your success as a Beachbody coach are simple. And there's something that I drill into my coaches because it's the most important thing. 1 is consistency, and 2 is inviting. You have to be consistent as a coach because you are your living advertisement, right? So I'm posting on Facebook and I'm doing it in a way that's authentic to who I am, who my personality is, but I'm talking about my workouts, I'm talking about Shakeology, I'm talking about my groups, and I'm weaving that into my daily life so that people can see how it works for me and that I am proof that the product works. I don't just every once in a while throw in something about how I like Shakeology. I'm talking about it, it's in my pictures, I'm showing my sweaty selfies, I'm talking about why I love this job so much. So that consistency day in and day out really pays off. I've had people contact me who've never once liked a single photo I've posted or commented on anything. So I would have had no idea, but they've seen it and said, hey, I've been seeing what you're doing. I'm really interested. The second piece is inviting, and this is the one that hangs people up, but it's really about sharing and just genuinely sharing with people that you know who are interested. Or maybe you have someone who's consistently liking your posts. That's a great way of saying, hey, thanks for the love. Are you interested in what I'm doing or trying this out? So there's a couple different ways of going about it, but it's really not selling, it's sharing. It's inviting people to join you on what you're doing, and if you're doing it in a way that's authentic and meaningful to who you are, people are not going to get offended. As far as I know, I've had nobody ever block me. I've had no hate messages. I've just had positive encouragement because I've kept it authentic to who I am. And there have been people who I invited months ago who said no at the time, and that was great. I'm still friends with them. And some of them have actually contacted me now and are in challenge groups. So you just have to keep that consistency, keep a thick skin, and be yourself. That's what people want to see. But those are really the 2 biggest keys is you have to do those things. Otherwise, your business is not going to grow. You can sign up as a coach, but if you're not doing those pieces, you're not going to get paid. And financially, this is really a reflection of the work that you put in. So I can really tell each week when I get a paycheck, the work that I've put in the previous 2 or 3 weeks leading up to that because it is a direct reflection. And for me, even if it is just $100 a week, that makes a huge difference for our family. That could be our grocery budget for a week or covering unexpected doctor bills. And I'm talking about those things, but every little bit helps. And in my mind, when I signed up as a coach, I'm kind of an all or nothing girl. So when my coach told me some of the things that I needed to do to be successful financially, I just did them and said, if you say jump, I'm going to jump. And that's what we want to provide for you guys. If you do decide to be coaches, to give you a very specific plan, even a calendar with this exact things that we're inviting to, free groups that you can run to reach new people, all sorts of things so that you don't feel like you're constantly messaging people to sell them products that they don't need, but that you can share an extension of your life, a thing that has changed your life in a way that you want to change theirs. So hopefully that helps a little bit, but like always, post your questions below. Talk to you later.